Air signs, and welcome to Tarot Nights with the Hanged Empress. I just usually have like a whole speech and stuff, and we'll get to that, but I was pulling out my cards, and what I got as I was pulling them out, this was sitting on the bottom of the deck of our vice versa, our chariot. So I pulled out the steampunks because I like everybody out and present just in case we need them, and I opened up the steampunks. And we have the chariot. So I thought that was kind of fun. Just throwing that out there for you guys. But yes, so we have a full, super blue moon going through Pisces at the end of this month. We're actually going to have full moon, like 100% illumination throughout today and tomorrow. We got 2 days of this because it's just so gosh darn big. And if you've gone out and looked at the moon, it is huge. It is very big, especially like when it's first rising and when it's starting to like go on to the other side of the sky. Like it's just huge. It's really beautiful. It's cool. Last night I even took a picture of it. It was just like a big old cross in the sky from the light coming off of it. It's big. It's big, big, big. I don't know about you guys, but it sure is big for me. And I think it's big for everybody. It's a lot of things. It's our halfway point even, which is kind of weird. But yeah, I feel like all this stuff started around that full wolf moon at the beginning of the year in January, and I think that was a super moon, and it was very dramatic, and I've had a lot of drama with these big moons, and it's a lot of fun, honestly. Like it's terrible, it's awful, and it's beautiful and lovely. It's all the things all at once, and it's kind of my favorite stuff in the world. I love all of it, so I'm very excited to get into our reads. I feel like we're gonna have a lot of fun. Air signs always are for me, so let's get into it. Let's get started. Let's get going. Well, hey Geminis, how have you been? Last time I saw you, we had like 2 separate reads at the same time. We had a lot of like good vibes coming in. We were coming together with either a recent past person or like a past life past person. But it was very beautiful, and it was very, very sweet and like just kind of fresh, honestly. And then our other side of the read was like chaos and destruction. And it wasn't like touching the bubble that was all of this like sweet stuff that was coming in for you, but it was like out there. And I was very curious to know what that was. Why are there bombs going off? And like, what's happening over there? It's not touching you. That's cool. But why is it in our scope, right? So I'm very curious to see what's coming in for this moon here we got going. Big old Pisces up in our feels moon. It's also a lovely dreamy moon. I definitely caught a lot of dream talks of dreams. People are just having really wild dreams right now. I haven't directly connected with my dreams, which is weird because I'm usually a level of lucid. But well. Look at all this here. So our star fell out. We're gonna do clocks. I'd say it was like 6 o'clock. No, not 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock. So the star is turning its way in. It's moving towards us. Just want to catch these the way that they fell, at least. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, sneak peek ahead. Alright. So, the 4 of Pentacles is on the top, and the 4 of Wands is on the bottom. So first I was just going to say, like, what I was getting from that was, like, observations, quiet observations, with 4, stacking of 4 there, It's groundwork, it's new levels, even. So, cool. We hitting the new levels. And we certainly are with the Hierophant coming in. Now sometimes this card can get a little bit staunchy, a little bit arrogant, a little bit holier than thou, you might say. Sometimes. I haven't actually looked at that card in that way in a long time. But for whatever reason, I'm a little suspicious of this Hierophant. I don't know if I should be. Honestly. Because he is a teacher. His students are learning. He is showing the way and the light. But it just seems like that Empress isn't that interested. And maybe that's that. Maybe it's not that any of the messages that this Hierophant has to say to us are bad. You know, I don't think that the Hierophant is intentionally trying to lead us down a wrong path. I just think we're not really listening. We are focusing a little bit more on our own relationship with nature and ourselves and our own divine feminine. And we're not really taking notes from the masculine right now. But we are working, we are building. Here's that Eight of Pentacles, and I said like the 4-4, it feels like building levels, adding layers. We're getting closer, we're making something. Even if right now we're only making it in our mind, that picture is getting clearer. And the steps that we are taking are bringing us closer. We also have a King of Pentacles who's not really looking. Not really looking at us. He is focused on what he does have, which is abundance. He has everything that he needs. These two, no divine pairings out here, but the way they're both kind of looking out over their empire, over their kingdom, does feel the same. Yeah, they don't match up, but they are looking at what they've got. I don't know if they're really wanting to share it either. They're both working, but there's just a little bit of like guardedness here. Like, I don't know if I want to give you all of this. I don't know yet. It's okay to not know yet. And the message of this full moon to everybody, all the time, everywhere, all of you out there. If bridges be burnt, if cups be spilt, let them burn, let them fall. Let the ship sail. If you miss the ship, you weren't meant to be on that boat anyways. We have bigger things that we're going out there and we're going to start doing. We have our dreams, we have our goals, and that's what we want to work on. And I don't think that it's not leading you to the star. I do think that you have a star guiding you through this night, through this, it's a little confusing. It feels a little confusing, honestly. It just feels like your vision is a little blurry. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's foggy. It's all just a little foggy yet. We're not really seeing exactly what's going on, not really understanding exactly why it's happening, but it's fine. Also, okay to let that be. And Four of Pentacles really did want to come out, I guess. Again, observing. This is counting your coins, counting your stability. Cover that completely, Ronnie. Jeez. Ten of Swords at the top of the deck. Oh, there's a divine pairing coming out. This Two of Pentacles feels a bit like a distraction, almost. Like a look over there kind of thing. Like we're just, we're juggling, we're putting on a show. Just buying enough time for this Emperor to come storming on up in and to turn this Empress right around and bring her into herself. This Emperor can get her attention. And I think he's the only one who can. Really. Because she's not focused. She's not really listening to anybody else. But during this fog, during this illusion time, during this weird kind of limbo space that we're hanging out in, tearing out of the night, is coming in that Emperor. This does feel like a death to confusion. So if you're juggling, if you're putting on a show, juggle just a little bit longer. Buy yourself just a little bit more time. Keep working. Keep on trucking. Because a pair we will have. This Emperor and this Empress will come together. They will. I don't think it's who you think it's going to be either. Honestly. I think that this King and this Empress are trying to work. But it's really just a distraction. It's really just something to entertain you, something to chew on while you are waiting for this, the real deal to come in. The real deal. Not just fun and games, not just playing around, but the real stuff. Yeah, keep working. Keep doing whatever you're doing, and, you know, if fate steps in, and one day you just find yourself running a little bit late, you miss the bus, you miss the boat, you miss the train, I think that's when it's going to happen for you. It's going to happen when you get so caught up and so dizzy from whatever it is that you've been trying to do. I think it's going to just flip for you. Like I said, this knight is coming in hot. He's coming in fast. He's coming in brave. Okay, either he's not waiting or the cards just said don't wait. Don't wait too long. How about that? Don't wait too long. Don't spend too much time toiling and wandering around in the fog. Remember that it's just a distraction. That the big is coming in. Better spirit. Thank you. Sometimes it takes us a minute to get there. That's alright. We can take our time. I gave everybody a lot more room and a lot more space now. Finally getting a little bit less nervous, so I'm not trying to like just power these out so aggressively. Cards. Getting 8. Nine of Pentacles, Sun, 8 of Wands, Devil, Death. Top and bottom of the deck. That thing there. It's coming at night. It's coming in at night. I don't know what that is. If that's anything for you, let me know. Seriously. I'd love to know if I'm hitting or missing. Always want to know if I'm just rambling nonsense to myself or if we're really connecting on levels and stuffs. But yeah. Like, there is no destruction to this other, like, slightly mismatched pairing that we have going on. But that Nine of Pentacles is a bit of singlehood. Maybe just the singlehood mentality. It's also like independence and supporting yourself, carrying yourself in a particular sort of way. That is what's going to draw in the Sun. That's what's going to call in this quick moving change for you. And like I said, it's going to be a good change. Change is scary to anybody. If you were standing outside and in the night and lightning started striking and a goddamn Pegasus came out of the sky at you, you might be a little freaked out, right? Right. It might be a little freaky, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good. So try not to be super defensive. Don't swing at everything that comes in your direction. How about that? Sometimes stuff is flying at your head and like your automatic reflexes to like, get out of here, swat it away. But this might not, not everything is a threat. Not everything is a threat. Not saying that there aren't real threats out there. I'm saying observe and realize what is an actual threat and what is just your shadow triggering a reaction out of you, and try to rein that in a little bit. Work on clearing your focus. Just a little tip, by the way, cleaning the mirrors, like all of the mirrors and windows in your house, in your space, can actually help you to see more clearly. Our home is our temple, and it is a representation. How we keep our home is how we keep ourselves. So, just a little tip, try it out. See if it helps you to see a little bit more clearly, because yeah, in this dense fog, you don't know what's coming at you, and it's coming in so fast that like it might trigger a fight or flight reaction, regardless of whether or not it is actually threatening. So I would do that. I would just try to, even if you can't see, pull in your other senses to help you to better observe your surroundings and be ready for something to come in fast. Whatever it is, be ready for it. Because, again, it's more divine and more in line with your true place and purpose anyways. So let that come in. Don't waste time. Don't waste too much time playing around with cheap entertainment. That's what I have for you, dear Gemini. It was fun. It was good. Yeah. Yeah. You have a fantastic moon. Thank you so much for coming out. This is so much fun for me every time. Love it so much. And good luck to you. Really. Again, clean the windows and the mirrors in your house. Moon day was a better day for that, but it doesn't matter. Clean them. Just to help you to see better, honestly. General cleaning, anyways, is a really good meditative time and practice. If you can start cleaning in quiet or like grooving out to your tunes, you're going to find yourself going down a lot of meditative mental pathways, and that is going to help you as well. So keep working, Geminis. I know it doesn't seem like your work is really doing much, but it is, and it is all aligning for you right now. So good luck. Thank you so much, and we'll see you the next moon.